Hello and welcome to this bonus episode of How to Be an Icon. I'm Jared Jones and I'm joined by Donna Cameron for our every now and then episode of additions, amendments, extras, and etc. Or
Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
since we last did one of these, which was on
Like a whole actual year ago.
the 5th of November 2025. So since then, we have done Demi Moore, Mariah Carey, John Cena, Cats, The Grinch, iconic British puppets. We also had our Christmas drinking episode special.
Everyone's favorite one.
Everyone's favorite one. Our best of 2025. Coast to Coast AM and Art Bell, and the Angry Video Game Nerd. Since we last did one of these,
That's
so it has been
fun.
so it has been it's been a hot minute since we've discussed our episodes and what Katy Perry is up to. But before we jump into all of that, if you haven't already, please give us a follow on your podcast platform of choice, whether you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review. Also, if you could share us around on social media, we are on Instagram, How to Be an Icon Podcast. Share us around. Pop us on your story for this, for the new year.
Pop us on. Let people. Don't say it's your friend's podcast.
Don't say it's your friend's podcast.
Say it's a good podcast.
Say it's a good podcast
Say
that
it's
you
educational.
that you enjoy listening to.
But
It's
amusing.
Yeah, it's informative and entertaining. It's the amazing genre of infotainment
Or edutainment.
or edutainment.
Easy listening, but with jokes and knowledge.
But we
And we're not trying to sell you anything
we're
yet.
not trying to say anything yet. No, except ourselves, of course.
And you're already buying, baby.
But yeah, we're going to have a look through some of our previous episodes and things that we may have missed, any additions or what not. And we're also going to be taking a look at 2026, the year that
could happen.
the year that could happen, the year that is ahead of us. And we're going to be looking at the films that are due out this year, because there are a few on there that are pretty exciting. One of which I know we're going to be doing an episode on, which is pretty fun. But we'll jump into that when we jump into that. And of course, we have to talk about Katy Perry because it's like I say, it's been a hot sec. You know what?
The Katy Perry update.
Yeah, we always have to have a Katy Perry update on one of these episodes.
She's still dating everyone's favorite Canadian man.
Yeah, we're going to go with Northern Lion.
Yeah, Katy Perry's now dating Northern Lion. You've heard it here first, folks.
Gosh, that is exciting.
Her and Jim Carrey, like, absolutely.
Her and Dan Aykroyd. The two.
Her and Nicholas Nickelback. I should explain that because it's a weird thing to say. As a child, I thought the singer from Nickelback,
Chad Kroeger.
I believe, and I think this is because my sister told me and lied to me, told me that his name was Nicholas Nickelback. And I went into adulthood believing that. I said that to someone.
Why would that be a lie? Why would she lie?
What?
What would you have to gain from that?
Because she knew that in like 15 years' time, she'd be like, that idiot is going to say that to someone with her full chest. And I did. And they went, who are you talking about? And the guy from Nickelback. And he's like, Nicholas Nickelback. And I'm like, yeah, I thought that's why the band was called that.
I mean, it makes sense. Like in some, if that were true, that would make sense.
Katy Perry's not up to very much. She is still dating Justin Trudeau. She did attend him at a World Economic Forum.
Oh, in Davos, where the Beckhams are currently. It's the tour. Oh my gosh, have you not seen that? This is like breaking news as it's happening. David Beckham has done a speech. This is no joke, talking about how kids make mistakes.
No. Okay. So
Davos.
To time this, the Beckhams are very hot in the news at the moment.
They're the hottest thing in the news right now.
Go on, Jared. What's happened?
Well, Brooklyn Beckham has come out with a statement.
Truly iconic.
True. Oh my God.
How to be an icon, Brooklyn Beckham.
Yeah. This.
A man who has achieved nothing.
Oh my goodness. The man who is... Darling, what do you mean he's not achieved anything? He takes photographs. Elephants are very hard to photograph.
He opened a pop-up restaurant with a fish finger sandwich.
Yeah, and he's got his hot sauce line, you know.
Jared, we're the only people in the world who don't have a hot sauce line.
Exactly.
Yet.
It's the thing of like, you either have a podcast or a hot sauce line or both.
I don't know why I really want a hot sauce line called Tasty Drips.
I mean, it's a good name.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, he's very, very distinguished gentleman as Brooklyn Beckham. But
He just keeps doing things and we all have to go, like a little European prince. I guess he technically is.
yeah, well, yes, our other royal family, the Beckhams,
Yeah,
of course.
the working class royal family, Victoria Beckham.
Working class hero Victoria Beckham.
Be honest.
But yes, no, he has come out with a statement on his Instagram about the fact that there is a rift between him and the rest of his family, which before was just kind of like an unspoken thing.
It was like very like hearsay, very page 5.
Well, yeah, you know, because they didn't follow each other on Instagram anymore and things like that, which was, you know, and he doesn't get the acknowledgement of like birthday messages and stuff like that. So it's, and it's because of it's believed to be because of his now wife, Nicola Peltz, daughter of absolute billionaire.
They had
The Peltz.
They had their own burger at their wedding.
Well, no, they
were going to, and she hated the idea.
Yeah, she responded with a vomit emoji at the thought of having their own burger at their wedding.
Oh,
A Nicola
imagine a
burger.
Jared and a Donna burger.
It's very cringe. It's very 2016 of you, darling, to be doing your own, having bride and groom burgers.
Jared's would be bacon and cheese, and mine would be a chicken burger.
It's, you know, like I say, very...
Jared has whiskey sauce and beard hair in it, and mine's got a little pink bow on it.
Absolutely not. But yeah, no, so he's come out with this big, long statement all about why he is, you know, not... saying about that his mother was doing something very inappropriate for the first dance at his and Nicola's.
Victoria, put him away.
Put him away. The way he talks about it is like, what?
It's like, what was she doing?
What was she doing? What was so inappropriate?
Do you think he's embarrassed that he posted that on the stories, even though he knew it was good for the grid? Because you can't go back and like posting something on the story and then going back to post it on the grid is embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think he knows that if he posts it on the story, that someone's going to screenshot it, and I think that's kind of his.
I think we all have. I think it got downloaded to our phones like that U2 album.
Yeah, I think it did. Like, it's just on there, like, you know. So it's a developing story, and I'm glad that Katy Perry news was now taken over by Brooklyn Beckham news.
Well, yeah, because I didn't realize they were in the same place. She's just being in places. Katy Perry has a really good habit of being places she shouldn't be. Space, economic forums.
The World Economic Forum.
Why is the woman who sung I Kissed a Girl?
I guess because she's dating Justin Trudeau.
Is she squirting cream out of her chest?
I hope so. I hope for everyone there.
Oh, that would make me pay a bit more attention to economics.
My other question is, why is David Beckham there? Why is he at the World Economic Forum? Like, that is...
Again, very good question. Just to be like, yeah, kids make mistakes. No reason.
No, he's like, I just need to get out on the first platform I can to talk about why this is a problem. But... gosh, we really did get sidetracked by Katy Perry as we are.
Oh, and Orlando Bloom reveals that he's single as his 49th birthday comes up. He apparently got into trouble for like making comments about Katy Perry, but I think he backtracked. I think he was just like, yeah, she sucks, and now went, oh no, I didn't mean it.
It's not very good for the women, minorities, and friends that he thinks about for his roles.
And himself.
And himself, of course.
Lastly,
himself. Like, he's got to think, you know, you don't put your own life vest on when you're in an emergency plane crash.
You put it on before helping others.
Yeah, you help the women, minorities, and then your friends, and then yourself,
and then you put your own oxygen mask.
Yeah, that's
on.
what they say. That's what they say on the British
right.
Airways flights. Like, I think.
In the case of depressurization, please ensure that the oxygen masks are put on for minorities, women, friends, and then yourself.
That is... But yeah, it's been a hot sec since we did one of these. Like Demi Moore was like
I know.
that seems
A
like,
lifetime ago.
That seems like a lifetime ago, and yet she's still in my dreams.
And I love looking at pictures of her little dog.
Oh, Pilaf.
Pilaf every day.
But yeah, a fun episode. I love Demi Moore, and I still do love Demi Moore.
What do you love most about Demi Moore?
Her long legs.
I like her little tiny dog and her hair.
And her hair is, gosh, goodness me.
My goodness. I've started using mane and tail, and it's really like changed things around her.
Yeah. you thought you knew Donna. But
Donna's different now. Donna smells like horse shampoo, and she's coming for you.
Mariah Carey as well, obviously, has now gone back into her box.
Yes, she's once again made all the money she's ever going to make in a lifetime, only to do it again next year.
Yes, and good for her.
I think she was singing at an Italian Olympic event.
Sure.
She just shows up at things and like...
Missed out on Christmas #1 though, because that went to Kylie this year.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
In a song that I've not heard once.
No, me neither. But
and we love Christmas songs.
I don't think it's a Christmas song. I just think it's just a song, I believe. I could be wrong on that.
Huh.
Who listens to the charts though? Like, I'm not.
Since Top of the Pops isn't on telly anymore, I don't know what
hasn't been for about 20 years now. But
yeah, and when was the last time I knew anything about pop culture, Jared?
That's true. That is very true. Speaking of pop culture, this man has been popping up in it a lot. John Cena, obviously retired since we did our episode on him.
That was a fun match.
It was a really fun match against Gunther, who, by the way, last night at the time of recording, has challenged AJ Styles to put his career on the line for the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
So, again, talking about mane and tail. Like,
I was about to
talk about mane
bust
and tail.
in.
I will say in that John Cena episode, which is a good episode, but does have a rather large bit missing from it.
Every single episode, we will finish and go, oh man, I was supposed to say that, and that's why we do these.
I can't believe that I did not.
I can't believe you didn't.
I can't believe I didn't bring up about all his Make-A-Wish stuff. It is such a big part of John Cena, and it's really stupid to have not brought it up in...
No, I get you. Because
it's such a, weirdly, as a wrestling fan, it is just kind of...
a fact. You don't really think about it. He doesn't make a particularly big deal of it either.
Not anymore, because it's, again, WWE doesn't... I mean, they still do the Make-A-Wish stuff, but it's not as front and center for a while for certain reasons that we won't get into. But they really pushed it to the forefront of being like,
Jared, they fixed bullying in America.
Yeah, they did. They put a lot of their philanthropy work front and center.
You knew they were contributing to something.
They had their whole be a star, be against bullying and stuff like that. And yeah, their Make-A-Wish stuff was so front and center.
What was the other one? The little hand-drawn belt.
Oh, Connor's Cure. That was it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was another one they had for ages.
Again, and they do still do all of that charity work. It's just not as much at the forefront now because we can't sell ad space there. Who cares about these kids that are
oh my God, we're giving kids confidence. But here's the thing. Have you tried dude wipes?
Exactly.
Turns out men don't clean their asses.
Re-ad season, that's where you're going to get all your good stuff from, guys. You don't need to be, but...
Sports gambling. Have you tried it?
Have you tried it? DraftKings. It's great. Please sponsor. No, don't sponsor us.
No, don't.
I will take your money, but I will not do your sponsorship.
I don't think that's how that works.
What do you
mean?
If
you want to send us some money, hey, if anyone wants to send us some money for us to not mention them, we'll definitely do it.
Patreon.
But we mention those people.
We do mention those people.
And thank you.
Yeah. But no, but it's like I say, it's kind of part of the furniture. You sort of forget that it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he is the person who has done the most Make-A-Wishes of anyone of all time. And that is... It's crazy.
I can't think about it because I will start actually crying. That is genuinely beautiful thing for a person to do.
I hate when they do get me with their wrestling show stuff. Because obviously you said about Connor's Cure,
Yeah.
which is like about a little child who had like brain cancer, and his favorite wrestler was Daniel Bryan, and they did the whole video package for him, and it's like,
oh god.
And then a couple of years later, they did. It was an ad for like a mobile phone company or whatever, but it was people who John Cena had done their Make-A-Wishes for, writing him letters and him reading them out.
Oh no,
And
no, that's unacceptable.
And then they're all there in person to say thank you to him, and it's like, this is like, why would you do this? I'm trying to enjoy my beer and wings and wrestling.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my capitalism and my product.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy truth, justice, and the American way, and Hulk Hogan slamming body slamming some archetypal.
Oh, and you're actually like making me feel things.
Yeah, say your prayers and eat your vitamins and just feel like emotional in a way that like I just wasn't expecting today.
But you just go like, oh wow, that's just not a thing I can do. I'll just never contribute in that way. I'll never like be that important.
No. So, but yes.
I'll come in next dude wipes, you know, like
yeah. Here's a silly skit where someone's getting married and getting pushed into a cake.
Oh,
wrestling.
That
so
woman
silly.
gives birth to a hand.
Yeah.
That happened, by the way. That's not a weird thing I said.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing that happened in wrestling. So, yeah, no, but that is quite a big omission from that. And I'd like to say that I'm sorry that I didn't mention it, because it is silly to have not put in there.
Do you know the other thing we didn't mention?
Gone.
That interview where he talks about big women.
So I really thought about it. I really was going to, but it just seemed better to have
boobies.
Yay! Lights on.
Lights on.
I think it's the fact, it's Howard Stern, isn't it?
It's Howard Stern,
Is trying to get him. He is really baiting him into saying something gross. And John is just like, nah, loved it. Lights on. Had a great time.
We both had a great experience. I feel like John Cena like sort of leaves you a Yelp review for sexual encounters that he has with.
Oh my god, he also definitely gets you an Uber.
Oh, of course he does. He's a gent. He's an absolute gent. Also after that, after we had John Cena, we talked about Cats. Not really much going on in the Cats world.
I mean, it's back on tour in the UK. It's on a UK tour at the moment, which I go, I'll get tickets for that, and then never do.
Never do. The Grinch, again, still going around, still doing
He's
stuff.
gone. He's gone for the year. Like, I'm glad he really, like, all over Christmas this year like a rash. And you speculate it's because it was the anniversary.
Yeah, the 25th anniversary of the film with
Jim Carrey.
With Jim Carrey.
So, like, I'm curious to see next Christmas just how, like, Grinched we get, because I think it could be worse.
You just got Grinched, baby.
Well, yeah, because the decor was appalling.
It was a lot.
If I see another thing covered in green fur that shouldn't be covered in green fur, I'm gonna throw up.
That's fair. We also had our last proper episode, I guess we'll say, of talking about iconic British puppets with comedian Jack Wood.
Oh, wonderful episode.
A wonderful episode, Jack. A true gent, proper class. Also, I don't know whether you saw or not.
I did not.
But he's friends with our other icon guest, Barry.
Do they know each other?
They do know each other on the stand-up comedy circuit. So,
of course. That's so weird.
But yeah, no, he was sharing some stuff around about Barry's like upcoming gigs going on, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. That
is weird. We should probably go to either of their gigs.
We probably should. They're pretty local to us.
I'll make the confession here, because it is on Barry's podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm the Warriors' #1 fan on Spotify.
Yeah.
I got the 0.01%, and they read it out on the show, and they did do me the favor of not saying it was me, and I do appreciate that.
That's fair.
Because I am fine admitting it. I don't need other people putting that out there. I'm just like, oh, yikes.
Man, no one came forward to claim the top fan for our podcast. That if it was you, you've still got.
Please do.
You've still got time to claim that crown, we will. I feel like we should keep track of it.
I'd love to know, like, if on Spotify you come up as our 0.01% fan, let us know and we'll send you a real crisp thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll put your name in a document somewhere and then hopefully read it out next year.
And when we become really successful, you get to fight the other biggest fans and really show who likes us the most.
We'll have like a Royal Rumble type situation.
Oh, nice!
A battle royale,
Yeah.
like over the top rope. Whoever stays is remains in is the true number one fan of the show. Yeah, no. So if you want to get your entry in for that, let us know that you are our top listener.
Yeah, so Casey Lee, start working out because it's coming for you.
Just call her out just so hard like that.
I know when she listens to this and it's sort of like, huh.
It's weird when you hear your own name in a podcast. Like it was
obviously
when it's not coming out of my voice. Like because when I listen to my own podcast, which I never do because I'm not that vain. But
sure.
But have you ever obviously you said before then about the fact that you've been read out on the Warriors podcast.
I've been read out on quite a few podcasts. The one that freaked me out was someone with a name incredibly similar to mine got read out on The Rest Is Entertainment. And I thought like I'd lost a day of my life because like when did I email The Rest Is Entertainment with this question about like Countdown or something?
Yeah. Well, you love Countdown. It's your favorite. So, but yeah, no. We then also had our drinking episode. I don't remember anything about it, and I'll be really honest with you. I've not listened back to it since I did the edit. So
it's an episode. It's a Christmas episode where we get progressively less good at our job. I think is the only way we can describe that.
And our end of year best of, which was a lot of fun to actually put together because my goodness, do you forget how you sound at the beginning of the year?
Oh, those first couple of episodes are really weird to listen to because it sounds like we're reading book reports.
It really does, and we sort of were a little bit, to be fair. That is kind of what we do.
Yeah, we do way less. That's not true. We weirdly do more.
Oh, we do so much more. I thought this would be an easy thing to do every week. What a fool I was for thinking that.
I love writing an essay every 2 weeks.
It's not stressful.
No.
I love reading books and reading other sources and being like, oh God, and then trying to remember where you've read the information from.
I do love it. I actually love making the show.
I love doing it. 2026 is the year that I say start making notes of like actually making annotations of things as opposed to just in my notes app writing out a thing that I'm like, is that a quote? And
then you have to back engineer it.
Yeah, I have to.
Is it just a shitty remark that I've made? Because I am a menace for that.
Yeah.
Of just writing things in my notes going, wow, so cool, love that. And you're like, this is not useful.
Yeah, there's kind of the thing of like, because the other thing is that I don't have enough hours in the day to sit down and read a book just like as is.
Jared also can't read.
I can't read. It's it has been a real obstacle for this podcast that words.
It is all done in emojis. It's really impressive.
I write all these scripts in emojis. You wouldn't know, but like that is how I do it.
Yeah.
No, it's the thing is like I'm doing my regular day job.
Yes.
And so I am really having to like try and fit in. But don't worry, my day job is not important, so it's fine. I can do that. Like I can read a book and make it happen. But it is the thing of like I don't have time to make notes and fully go into the depth that I would like to.
Yes.
Whilst making notes, whilst also doing the thing that I am paid to do and employed to do.
I also have the issue of I'm working on a series. A series?
A series? Oh,
no.
My goodness.
No, I'm working on an episode.
Yeah.
That requires me to read a piece of classical literature.
Mm-hmm.
And as someone who's not in education, it's hard to explain to people why I'm making notes about classical literature. Because you then have to look them in the eye and go, it's for my podcast.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah, I've never talked about that. And you also don't care.
No.
So I just lie. I've told people I'm doing a master's. It's just easier.
Look, yeah, it's a master's at the University of Life, okay?
Yeah.
It's what...
I'm being a master of podcasts.
That's it.
You fool.
That's absolutely it. We also had your birthday episode and your birthday. How was that?
My birthday was great. I spent it with you.
You did. We're
friends.
We went for brunch. It was pretty good.
I thought they did cocktails. They didn't.
They did not. Had a nice, strong flat white.
On the coldest day of the year.
God, it was
It was absolutely freezing.
But we also did the episode on Coast to Coast and Art Bell.
And if you like that, and hey, even if you didn't, he'll be back.
Art Bell will...
Oh, I might do it every year for my birthday until I run out of good clips because I just keep remembering them.
There's 20 years of shows, so...
And they're all gold, apart from the alien ones that are really boring. Who would think that, like, someone explaining about life on Mars could actually send you to sleep?
Not the early 2000s British television show Life on Mars, which I believe is coming back, I was reading.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're making a sequel series to it.
Huh. I guess we have run out of ideas.
And not Ashes to Ashes, the sequel series to Life on Mars.
Oh, yeah. Traitors is good, isn't it?
Traitors is great. We're not doing a Traitors podcast though. That's not what we'll.
Sorry, I really folded my arms in such like why?
Because we will do that next week on our Patreon
when this is all.
At the season finale, we will do our kind of full retrospective on the season. Spoiler alert: I don't love it, but
I just love watching someone try to be subtle in that jumpsuit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did see a great tweet that was when you're murdering at 12 but you're staying alive at 2 a.m.
For people who are not watching the UK Traitors, there is someone in it called Steven, and he shows up wearing the most flamboyant outfit I have ever seen.
Donna, he doesn't just show up.
He
shows the up.
Yeah,
is what he does.
does. He is serving.
Yeah. Oh my god, so much. And he's a traitor. Like, good lord. But yeah, we'll talk about that more.
We can get onto that.
And the Angry Video Game Nerd, which an episode that I really enjoyed doing and researching.
I think it's one of my favorite episodes that we've done. I really liked it. I had a lot of fun doing it.
I did not go into some of the quote, and I use the terms quite loosely, controversies, because they're pretty loose. They're pretty like...
Yeah, they're not like the Muppet History Guy.
No. There's nothing like that. It's like, it's all pretty, but I know that there's a whole subreddit devoted to how much people don't like former fans of his and how much they don't like it. I'm like, I'm not drawing attention to those assholes. Like,
I understand, like, there are people online that you prefer and don't like. I do not have the time or the energy or the effort to consistently do so on someone I don't know.
No.
I don't have the energy to text back people I really care about.
Right? Like,
to write paragraphs about a man who makes videos on YouTube about Castlevania 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Just go shout at the bin. Like, I don't...
You know what? While you're there, get in it as well, because I can't be doing with that. I cannot be doing with it.
It's very much old man shouts at cloud behavior.
100%. But we're going to be talking about, because it's 2026, it's going to be the year of our podcast. We do know that already. That's locked in.
Yeah, the Chinese Zodiac is our podcast.
Is our podcast. Sort of write it in your calendar every day. How to be an icon. That's what you need to be doing, to be locking it in. But we have to make room for other things that are going on in the world, unfortunately.
I guess.
So Donna has printed out a crisp list on paper. Well, I live in such a digital world. This is so exciting. We've got paper list of all the movies that are coming out this year. We're not going through all of them. We're going through the ones that...
And we're not going to watch all of them either.
Oh, God, no. I do have a letterbox, though. Jared C. Jones on Letterbox.
It's great.
Please do follow it, because every film I do watch, I will put on there. There's not that many on there at the minute, because I've only been doing it for about 6 months, maybe a little bit longer than that.
We've been watching some absolutely class films at the moment.
The last one we watched was Britney Spears' Crossroads.
A film that really takes a turn at one point.
It sure goes places, It really is a sure.
Huh.
You really thought you were like making a thing, But anyway.
But what's happening this year, Jared?
So, January.
Has happened.
January has happened mostly. The only thing that has come out that I think of any note is 28 years later, Bone Temple, which people are saying is better than first 28 years later is the thing that I've seen.
Oh, yeah, 28 iPhones later.
28 iPhones later.
That's a really original joke. I can pat myself on the back for that one.
Yeah, people are kind of more into this one by the sounds of it.
I've not really heard anything about it because I got a bit tired of like film dudes talking about it.
Well, this is the other thing as well, is that while people are saying it's better, no one is seeing it because it's like 6 months. Like people are a bit kind of like,
they're like, oh wow, we just did this.
Yeah, could have left it a little bit more time to breathe. February, there is one film that everyone, including ourselves, are looking forward to, and it's Wuthering Heights.
Heathcliff. It's me. It's Kathy. I've come home. That you made a very good observation about that film, that it will be like Saltburn, the biggest thing in the world for about 2 months, and then we'll never speak about it again.
Yeah.
Why are the strawberries so big, Jared? What's going on? Why is she wearing a corset without anything underneath? That's weird. I think it's going to not be as much of a mess as I want it to be.
I think it'll be a competent. It'll be
style over substance.
It'll be style over substance, like every single one of Emerald Fennell's movies.
It'll be the LaCroix of classic literature. It smells like Wuthering Heights has been in the room, but
yeah, and that's sort of going to be it, I think, because I've seen Promising Young Woman, which I didn't love. That's my hot take. I think it's, again, for me, it's the thing of like, for that film, especially, too many things have to fall into place in exactly the right way for it to work. And it's that thing of like, I can suspend my disbelief so much, but I cannot.
At this point, I
can't. But I am looking forward to it. And also Charlie XCX doing the soundtrack.
Wall of Sound came out today or yesterday?
Yes.
I haven't heard it yet.
Yes, I've heard it. It sounds very much like the rest of what we've already heard. Ones. Yeah, we've already heard. It's more interesting kind of thing than like.
Yeah.
I say interesting is kind of maybe not the right. Bit more complex, bit more going on.
I was going to say, I think this album is very interesting because obviously she's trying to deal with the albatross that is Brat.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, well, you're doing cool stuff. You're making stuff with the guy from the Velvet Underground and like things like that. So you go, ooh.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's very noisy.
It is very noisy. And
I like a bit of noise.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed Wall of Sound more than the other two singles that have
do you not think you're going to die in this house?
No.
I'm sick of... Right. If you are wanting to put that song over a TikTok video of yourself, don't. It's silly.
Everything is romantic.
You're taking yourself too seriously and it's silly. And I'm going to start making fun of you.
I think that's the like gist of the film, though. I think if you're mad at that, I think that's kind of the whole thesis of Wuthering Heights.
We did say we have to watch it like 2 weeks after because I cannot go and see it in a full cinema.
No, that's absolutely fair. But no, I am looking forward to that. March, not really much going on. So we'll move forward to April, where we've got the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which, I'd
like to be excited for, but the other Mario movie was such like generic kind of child's film, and it's not for me. So I don't have to like love it. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
No,
Can we stop sticking Rihanna songs where they don't belong?
It was Take On Me that really was like...
They're all bad.
They are all bad. I felt... The thing about the Super Mario Brothers movie is for a movie that clearly people really put a lot of time and a lot of care and a lot of thought into, the plot is like nothing. And like, I'm not saying that in like a... But
they are from the real world and they go into and you go, can we have any other plot than someone going from a real world to an imaginary one or vice versa?
But he hates mushrooms. But that's the thing that gives him his powers.
There's a whole thing with a dog and a shower that I feel like goes on for about 25 minutes.
God, it goes on for so long.
And it's not funny.
But Princess Peach doesn't know where she comes from. Those toads just found her as a baby and then decided to make her ruler of this kingdom for some reason.
Yeah, you know when you like find a child, you go, this one's in charge now.
It's
And when we find a child, they are going to become our manager.
that we find one just in the street. We're like, that's
You!
it. You rule this kingdom.
You boy. Everything this podcast touches.
We have also got in May, The Devil Wears Prada 2.
A film no one asked for, but I'm excited for.
Look, I just hope that Anne Hathaway is working at offshoot BuzzFeed.
Oh.
And she's like, man, print journalism used to be something. And now she's there as an intern at BuzzFeed having to drink her own piss.
And you go, and print media is also not going to be much longer.
Yeah.
Magazines are irrelevant.
Yeah, Meryl Streep is like, God, how do I get out of this? Why am I still here? Like,
I need to abandon this sinking ship.
yeah. There's also Mortal Kombat 2 as well. And a re-release of Top Gun for the 40th anniversary, which
That'll be fun. I'd like to see that film in like a cinema.
yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I am a big fan of how they do these re-releases in cinemas now, because I think Moulin Rouge has one at some point.
God, we rewatched that
Recently, and oh boy, is that a Larry film.
It's so loud. So loud. June, there's Toy Story 5. You know.
I didn't see the fourth one.
You know, is it a good film? Sure, it's a competently made film, and it has characters that I love, that I have grown nostalgic for 25 plus years. So yeah, I'm happy to see him doing things.
However,
is it a necessary film? No, it's not. Quentin Tarantino says about the trilogy of the Toy Story trilogy is like, it's one of the best trilogies of all time because you grow up with it, it moves in real time.
yeah.
It's like, and it bookends it so perfectly. And then the next film after that does not carry on with the span of time. It just like takes place like 6 months after the third one.
And you're like, why? It doesn't really make any.
And it's just, it's a kid's film, and like that's fine. But
I guess my thing is, why are we making Toy Story 5? You can use that plot and just stick other characters in it.
yeah, it's, you know,
It's name recognition. It's all of that. It's easy to sell an old thing than a new thing.
also in June there's Supergirl as well, and Scary Movie coming out. So
damn, we really are just hitting all of the like.
Yep. July, we've got Minions 3, you know, good stuff.
They're funny. I'm hoping all those wine moms start making new memes.
We've got Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So there's probably going to be an episode on Christopher Nolan.
Or Homer.
Yeah, or Homer.
You do one, I'll do the other.
Yeah, that's fair.
Listeners, take your bet on who's going to do which.
I think Christopher Nolan has a very similar trajectory as the angry video game nerd. Because I
thought you were going to say Greek philosopher Homer then for a minute, and I was like, go on.
Yeah, he's like self-insert. Like, that's what the movie is. Homer's a real Mary Sue for Christopher Nolan. No, because like I know from what I do know of Christopher Nolan as from like a young kid. I remember listening to a radio show where one of the co-hosts, she went to school with Christopher Nolan, and he used to make films and like show them in class on the projector on like a bed sheet and stuff like that. But like one is like far more highbrow and made Inception, and the other one like took a dump on Bugs Bunny's face.
Yeah. And like, look, here's the thing. John Waters would, both ways she said it was horrible.
Yeah.
John Waters would fight you in a car park.
It's true.
That both are art.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 100% agree on that one. August, not really much going on.
No, fun in the sun, baby. We're on holiday. We're tanning. We're drinking White Claws.
I think we got a remake of Cliffhanger, which that's exciting. September, we've got Clayface, which will be fun.
It should be fun.
Because that is filmed round by where we work, which is
the building I used to work in got turned into Gotham Town Hall for a day, and it was very exciting.
So I'm looking forward to that. Resident Evil as well coming out, and for the girlies, Sense and Sensibility, darling.
Yay! I like a period. I watched Pride and Prejudice with what's his name?
Matthew McFadden.
Thank you. He's good. It's a good film.
It's a yeah.
Keira Knightley does have a face that's seen an iPhone, but you know.
And that haircut.
Oh, their haircuts are so 2000s.
It's the most 2000s period piece I think I've ever seen. In that, like,
everyone's got a lot of like little bangs.
Yes, they really, really do.
There's a lot of beach spray going on.
Oh, it's so wavy.
He's so beachy.
He's so beach ready. October, there is Street Fighter starring our favorite wrestler Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Which I will have fun with, except for the fact I cannot stand to look at Cody Rhodes in any capacity.
He is in The Naked Gun, and it is a real like, oh
yeah, I forgot he was in The Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Because he's not the best wrestler in it.
No, he's not. But yeah, he's playing Guile, and he's got like the flat hair and everything. Like, it's really...
And you just go, is that how you see yourself? Is that what you think you should look like?
November, we've got The Cat in the Hat, which, that's...
I think that will be perfectly cromulent. I think it will be almost identical to the Grinch one that they did. It'll be fun. Like, you know what? I never object to more Doctor Who stuff. We'll do an episode about him one day.
We sure will.
His weird sex book.
We've also got Focker-in-Law.
Yay! More Meet the Fockers.
We watched, when we flew to New York, we watched Meet the Fockers.
Our flight got delayed, so we had to stay in a hotel, and we were both like very stressed in that way that you can only be when there's like travel problems. And Meet the Fockers really like helped. He's a male nurse. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I worked backwards through it because it was the last one that they did. I can't remember what that one was called. Last Fockers, I guess.
Yeah. Little Fockers?
Little Fockers, there you go. Yeah, Little Fockers. And then on the plane they had Meet the Fockers. So
that we watched together.
Which we watched together. And let me tell you, he's a male nurse and his name is Gaylord.
That is like... Men typically aren't nurses, guys. And
also,
Gaylord is not a normal name.
Gaylord is not a normal name for a man to have who's a nurse.
His parents are weird and liberal, and her parents are weird and conservative. How will they get on?
How will they coexist? So, but yeah, this one's going to have Ariana Grande in it, which is going to be...
I can't wait for us, again, to be in a stressful situation. You guys, should we pop the Fockers on? We never do that, by the way. Do not leave this podcast thinking that because we get stressed, we watch Meet the Fockers by going, pop the Fockers on.
Pop the Fockers on.
But, like, try it. In these unprecedented times, try it and see how many times you laughed.
If you're struggling with what is going on with the Beckhams right now... Hop on the Fockers and you'll be like, well, you know what? If they can make it through it, if this dysfunctional family can make it through, then why not
breastfeeding that baby?
Then why not? Then why not? Why not the Beckhams? You know,
he teaches them to say asshole.
Oh, he sure does.
It's hilarious. The cat can use the toilet.
Can you milk me, Greg? I have nipples. Finally.
You're overwhelmed, guys. Pop a Focker on.
Pop a Focker on. Finally, December, we've got Jumanji 3.
Thank God. Thank God.
It's a year of threes because we've got Jumanji 3, we've got Dune Part 3, Angry Birds the Movie Part 3, and Avengers Doomsday, which is not a 3, but
I keep forgetting they make Angry Birds movies.
Yeah, same.
What is the plot?
Those birds.
Were they catapulted from the real world into the pig tower world, and they have to, by amusing Japes and Rihanna, find their way out of? It sounds like I don't like Rihanna. I just don't like it keeps getting used in kids' films.
You don't like her in kids' films is the thing of it. Yeah, I don't know. But I think that's close enough. I think that's like... And yeah.
It's a year of films.
It certainly is a year of films. There is also the live-action Moana as well, which I forgot to mention. Dwayne's back in the popcorn fair, and I just need them to fail because I need him to come back to wrestling.
Yes, because he tried being a real actor.
Yes.
And it's not working out for
14, 17 prosthetics. Did not win the Golden Globe.
No.
Which is a damn shame. Damn shame.
Oh, I bet that car ride home was quiet.
I don't think the Oscar nominations have come out yet. So
I reckon he was proper sulky after he didn't get that Golden Globe because I feel like he went being like, I'm gonna get it.
So I think he went with a like, Oscars are still to come though. We've still got the Oscars, baby. Like, let's not
have a tequila and an energy drink.
Yeah, let's have a Terramana and a whatever his other one's called.
Yep.
A Terramana and an In and Out. First time. This is great. This stuff.
Love this.
Guys, have you ever tried this In and Out? It's pretty good.
Dwayne, you've done it at least 7 times, and the fact that you keep forgetting is actually becoming troublesome.
But yeah, that's the year of movies. Video games, not much coming out in the way. There is Resident Evil 9, which I am looking forward to.
Jared loves Resident Evil.
Leon Kennedy is back, and that is so exciting. And if you want to hear more about Leon Kennedy, listen to our Halloween special that we did on Resident Evil 4. Because
it works all year. You can listen to it any time, and you should.
You sure should.
If you want to put this on while you sleep, just build a pod.
Listen, you want to be that 0.1% so that you can be in our battle royale to decide who is the biggest and best fan. Yeah. So get on it.
You get to be the icon.
You sure do. And if you want to be the icon, you can go over to our Patreon, patreon.com/howtobeanicon, where you can get all of our bonus content. Next week, we'll be doing a full review of the Traitors season, beginning to end. Spoiler alert, I hate Rachel. I love Fiona. And Harriet, what are you doing?
You biffed it.
You really biffed it.
And I just thought, the lot of them. Fiona's my favorite person I've ever seen on television. She's really like shot to the top of going, oh, I have a name for you.
Such a loose cannon. Before we wrap this one up, Donna, do you have any recommendations for people?
I have a fun recommendation.
Go on.
I recommend the band Mind Enterprise.
Okay.
If you want, I had them described to me as Daft Punk if they were like 2 old Italian guys with drinks and a cigarette on. Do you know what? It's just real fun, like disco Italia. And because it's very cold and very miserable at the moment, it is very fun to put on something and do a little dance.
Oh, it's a good one for good Italo disco stuff. Like
yeah.
if you are into that. My recommendations, I've got a few to pop through. First one, I was going to recommend Charlie XCX Wall of Sound. If you haven't heard it,
it's very good.
Very good. Give it a listen. It'll give you a good idea of what I think the Wuthering Heights film is going to be like. Loud and dramatic and a little bit silly is the which I think is kind of the whole thing of it,
but not in that Baz Luhrmann way where it knows it's silly. It's so serious.
It's very serious.
It's sexy.
Other thing I was going to recommend, because we have, this is like my 3rd time watching it, but it's the first time you're watching it through, is Arrested Development.
Oh, of course. It's exceptional.
Arrested Development, if you've not seen it, from the young baby Michael Cera and Jason
As he
Bateman.
never ages.
Absolutely fantastic. Like, it's just as funny as I remember it being.
It is some like truly exceptional comedic writing in that you go, if I handed this in anywhere else, you'd go, what is this?
Yeah.
Get out.
Also, WWE Unreal starts today. The new season, which is talking all about the Seth Rollins injury at SummerSlam that was fake but real, but fake but real.
Yeah.
R-Truth getting released, and I think John Cena's retirement, I think, is the other one. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's out today. Mm-hmm. And my final one on the thing of wrestling, I'm currently reading. This book came out a couple of years ago, and then they re-released it in about 2014. It's called The Death of WCW, which is all about World Championship Wrestling and how and why it fell apart. And it goes through year by year, week by week, all of the things that they did that you go, What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean? You sent me one, and it's one of the funniest things I think I've ever heard.
It's like so much of that like Succession business stuff, but it is just like people making the dumbest decisions.
Humanly possible.
Humanly possible. It's the thing of like selling out like a pay-per-view, but not charging anyone an attendance fee. So it's all free. So it's like you make absolutely no money. And then doing all this other stuff of like, we're gonna have this new brand. We're gonna spend like $2 million on building this new set and doing all of it. And then we're gonna put it up for one show, and the show does terribly, and then we never do it again.
Like,
and we've spent $2 million on this set, and it's just decision after decision after decision like that. And you're like, how does this keep going? And
yeah, it's not like how did this collapse? It's like, how did this not collapse sooner?
How did this not collapse sooner? And then the things that how it all eventually falls apart. It's so interesting. So yeah, that's the death of WCW, which I would really, really recommend.
I have only just started it. I am about like a third way through the first chapter. But Mike Joyce's The Drums is a very, very good book.
Yes.
It's the biography of the drummer from the Smiths. I don't know how much he gets into that, but I think he does get a little bit into the Smiths, I guess, because you kind of have to. Unlike Morrissey in his book, who actively refuses to talk about it, and it's hilarious.
I shared a lift with Mike Joyce, and then didn't like. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Didn't know who he was, and then I went into a studio afterwards, and I was like, oh, this is Mike. I'm like, oh, right, yeah. Again, didn't have a clue.
Yeah,
it was only after the fact that I was like, oh, that's Mike Joyce from the Smiths. There you go.
Hey, sorry, I'm really sorry. How much of a bellend is Morrissey, though? Actually, like, you do want to be like, look, I know you're probably sick of thinking about him, but like, is he as much of a tosser as you think he is?
No, he's very nice. And
no, I meant Morrissey.
Oh, but Morrissey, no, not nice.
I meant Morrissey.
No, Mike Joyce, very nice, and apparently will make you a brew if you ask him.
Aww.
Yeah, he's kind like that.
Proper Manchester lad.
Yeah, proper Manchester lad. So, but yeah, no, that's.
But yeah, I'll give you more information about that. I am just so early on into it that I couldn't really like.
Oh well, that's. What a great set of recommendations
what
they
a great
are.
show.
You want to do this again in like 2 months or whenever we do? It won't be 2 months till we do the next one.
Absolutely, and I'll prepare.
We'll prepare.
I'll be ready.
We'll have so many more recommendations. But yes, like I say, if you haven't already, please give us a follow on your podcast platform of choice. Like I say, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We'll be back next week with an episode. It's going to be a regular episode.
It's going to be very regular.
Very regular.
It was a stupid thing to say.
It really was. But thank you very much for listening, and drive home safe.